difficult to. All right. The second question was, how do I update the contact? How do I get to, this is an easy one. How do I get to the automatic response that people get when they register?
Okay. Let's go back to our event. And then under email, event emails.
Oh, okay.
And then so these are all the different emails that you can activate and send. You still have to go inside of those emails and make sure all the information is like up to date and accurate and as you want it to. Now, some of it is like pre-populated, so you have to be careful about that just because we have so many different, sometimes we're communicating different things considering, depending on maybe what type of pass they got or what sort of package they got. So just, depending on what those emails are, you can go in and update them. So maybe go into one of them. You can.
This is one because they're like, I emailed Biko because I had my thing was pending. So let me change this real quick. I don't even know. I'm gonna put Sue. Oh no, I don't think she's gonna be doing it. I'll just put myself for now until they figure who's gonna be the station. Oh, I can't change it. Right, I guess I'll have to.
I guess we got to figure out how to add more emails.
How to change? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Add more active emails. I think is probably the.
Need help adding the from email address?
Or active, because remember in the general overview, it only said to active.
So maybe that has to update to. All right, I'll have to deal with this. I'm not gonna. I'll go back to that. Okay, so let's go back to the. Okay, so we're going back to here. Where's the verbiage? Design email, you think?
I'm sorry.
Is it design? I'm looking for the copy.
Okay, yeah. Go to advanced settings.
Okay.
And scroll down. All right. Yeah, design email. I'm sorry, I didn't even see that. Okay. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, cool. Done. No, now I know that.
And so in that text area, you can obviously update information, but you see below that, that's kind of like pre-populated. So that'll, they're just showing what that is.
Oh, I can't alter that. Okay.
I had to get your check on your sausage.
Okay. Okay.
What's good, bro?
I gotta check on your sausage.
Not much. Finishing up a quick meeting. Let me get you back. All right, babe.
Nasir, I'm making your
Nasir, come here, buddy. Somebody want to say hi. Nasir, you not gonna come say hi?
Nasir, go say hello. You're not commenting on me. I'm not doing it. I can't do it.
Oh no.
Nasir, do you want your food or not?
We'll get them before we get off. Okay. The next thing was this comp code. So that's comp code thing has me so confused.
Oh. Okay. Let me he was for a second, but he's not cooperating fully.
Okay.
Say hello. Say hi.
Oh wait, hold on.
You're not gonna say hi to Miss Tracy?
Oh, hey Paris.
And she said, "Hey, I got my headphones
on."
Oh, okay.
She said, "Hey."
Oh, he's not with it. All right, we'll try again. Okay.
All right. So for the comp codes, this is
Yes.
I'm going to tell you how I did it in a
Okay.
previous years, and you can either do it the same way or you can skip a couple steps or whatever the case may be. But you
There's
want
a
to go
ton here.
you want to go
Okay.
to the admission item area, or yeah, registration, I'm sorry, and then pricing.
Oh, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Oh, it's thinking. Because I found like a whole list, but I was
Hmm.
so confused.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna take you through it.
Okay. Oh
As soon
boy.
as they let us.
Right. This was the main purpose of the call. I should have started with this. Oh, come on, CVent.
It's all
Okay,
good.
here we go.
All right, and so discounts. Yep, this is where you're gonna find the comp codes. And so how this is done is
Mhm.
pretty much based on all the different sponsors and all the different booth owners. Okay,
Right.
so um, with those packages, some packages have a certain number
For
of
full conference.
full
Right.
conference, BOE, and then buyer passes. So those are kind of the three different comp codes that potentially each of those packages are going to get. So I didn't name the comp codes. I just numbered them based on how many we have at each level. So
Okay.
if we have two presenting sponsors, uh, you're gonna have presenting sponsor one for the full conference pass, and two for the full conference pass, and three for the full conference pass, and then you're gonna have two more different comp codes for those three companies as well, so they can sign up their uh, BOE passes or their buyers.
Okay.
So
So
each company is going to get three different comp codes,
gotcha.
and those comp codes are going to be unique
To
across
that company.
across the board. Yep.
That's what I was trying to get from them. Like, I don't want to send a comp code and then they register 400 people when they only have
Yep.
4 passes.
And so
But
in these comp codes are where you can adjust what it's applied to and how many they can use.
corporate booth.
So you select the admission item that it's assigned to. So this is a BOE corporate booth buyer pass. So this would simply be you're assigning a business opportunity exchange day pass. Uh, and so scroll down a little bit more. So if you look up a little bit more, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
If you look at the type, it's a disc. You have to say what it is. So it's a discount code, and
Okay.
then here up under in the basic settings are where you would say what the code is. So how I did it last year was each code starts with MMP or PC 21 in that sense, or this year would be theoretically PC 22, and then at all those numbers you see after that, I kind of just used a random code generator
Oh,
to give me
good.
those numbers, and it spits out a whole bunch of codes of the same length, and then I just put a random. Now you can either do that or you can just update this to PC 22 and reallocate them reassign them out however you see fit, so you don't have to go through trying to create new codes.
So I can just edit this code and it can say PC 22, I don't know, whatever, Toyota.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, and then whatever the date, whatever the name of the Toyota full conference. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like TOY full FC or something like
Exactly.
that.
Mm-hmm.
And then limit. Okay, cool.
And
Okay,
so
okay.
all these settings that you see here, you can you have control over. So the method is charge the fixed price, and obviously they're not paying for it, so it's zero.
Mm-hmm.
So if they put
Mm-hmm.
this code in, once they get to the um, uh, price submission page or transaction page, it should take their their ticket to
Comp
zero and help them to register. So if you scroll
Okay.
down a little bit more, again, you can control which admission items these passes are
Got
assigned to.
it.
So
Much
you,
better, much
yeah,
better.
you would
Okay.
assign it to whatever pass the comp code is associated to, and you would have a capacity associated with it. So scroll up a little bit more. So the capacity on this is 6. So this comp code is saying that whoever this gets this code,
Whoever
you can
this
sign up
sponsor.
6. You have 6 BOE passes
Gotcha.
to sign up using this same code. So what we
Okay.
asked them to do was, hey, you can either sign up your team yourself. You have to go one by one to do that. So you have to go through the registration process like you're any other registrant. You have to select Business Opportunity Exchange Day Pass, and once you put this code in, it'll take it to 0 and that person will be registered. So we give them the instructions to either do that themselves or say, hey, team, here's your code to register for the BOE Day Pass. Please go in and here are the steps for you to do so. So we obviously putting that ownership on them. They can decide to do it themselves, registering their team, or we can give them the instructions to provide to their team members to sign up for those passes.
Okay, and you have those communications are in your email?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right, cool. So because that oh my God, I have no idea. Okay, so
those
that
are your
makes
moms.
sense. So I can just leave this, corporate booth buyer passes, and then I can make the discount code kind of whatever I want it to be.
Yep. And so I would just
You can
look through
change the
them
name
again, because obviously you're gonna have, or you're gonna have the corporate booth passes, and you're gonna have the MBE class 1 and 2 passes, and MBE class 3 and 4 passes. So it's gonna be 3
Right.
different groups of booth owners, and then obviously all the different sponsorship levels.
Okay, I think I got it. Now, when they register, like let's say I am the administrative assistant, I don't know, whatever, and I bought the presenting sponsor package.
Mm-hmm.
Are they automatically given a pass, whoever registered? No, right?
Technically, no.
Okay.
They're to use the passes that come with their thing to sign everybody up, but it gets really confusing. So a lot of times, people almost end up getting one extra person.
Okay.
Because
just the nature of how the system is.
Exactly, because they're going to be in the system anyway, so
they'll show up as a registrant or an attendee if you run a search, a query.
If you run a query, yeah.
All right, I'm not gonna worry about that. So, because most of the time,
they're
the
trying
people
to find,
who are registered are one of the
attending.
attendees.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm not gonna. So okay, so that's good. That's perfect. Oh, I just lost my train of thought.
You said something else on your subject line about manual.
Oh yeah, so people who we invoiced during first rights of refusal before we even had the registration open.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing we have to go in and add those people, right?
So I got through some of those folks, but I would definitely look at that master matrix to see who's on the list and compare. Yeah, make sure everybody's on there. I know I didn't get through all of them, but I definitely started that process from the top. So I at least through the platinum, probably through the gold sponsors, I got them in. But I would just look at that again just to make sure. And then some people, on depending on the sponsorship level, some people registered through the CVent, and so had to keep the matrix up to date with all the sponsors. I had to make sure I added them onto that. So some of those people are in the system, but I would still maybe check by each level just to make sure everybody's in.
So 2 questions. If I had to go in and add someone, let's say I know all those presenting sponsors are in. Let me think of one. Whatever. Let's say A conference, we don't have a conference theater. Well, whoever, a platinum
Yeah, whoever.
sponsor, let's
So
just
yeah,
say,
all right.
didn't make
So yeah,
it.
let me show
How do
you.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go to attendees on the left side. Yeah. And then attendee list.
Stop.
And then, up under attendee list on your right, on your left side, I'm sorry, under that drop down, I would probably just go to approved or accepted. And then here is where you can kind of search to see,
If they're
in
already
that
in.
search bar if they're already in. So the search bar on the top right.
Oh, I can just put their name in. Perfect.
Name or company name or whatever. But in order to add them, above that search bar is a blue button, register attendee.
Oh, okay.
And you can just kind of go through the process here.
And then I can put whatever, if they're a sponsor, MNPC. So I will put MNPC sponsorships.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then should I do a dummy one? Or
yeah.
Okay. Can I delete it?
We don't have to go all the way through.
Okay.
So it pretty much takes you to the registration website, but you're still in admin mode, so you can really bypass a lot of the like mandatory information if you don't have it. So at the top, you would press register on your top right. And so it takes you pretty much to that personal information area, company name, see status, a question. But again, you can bypass this information if you want to, just for the sake of.
Yeah, I don't need to.
Yep, and then here is
so then I select, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, and then.
And now, even if it's full in admin mode, you can bypass it too. So if you.
Okay, cool. So let me ask you this: if they paid via check, then how do I just put 0? Like, how do you?
Yeah, keep going to the end. I'll show you.
Okay. So do you want me to select one or just?
Yeah, select one. Yeah, you can select one. At the on the last page, it gives you the option to either scroll all the way to the bottom to get to the next page.
Oh, gotcha.
You can skip.
So what if I wanted to buy an ad with this?
As a sponsor, you already get an ad. So the optional ad only shows up. Only shows up on like a booth or individual ticket.
This is so dope. Okay. All right. Okay.
So you could skip here.
Okay.
And then at the last page, you would select no payment before you press submit, as opposed to credit card. And then you can go back in and update it and update what they paid in CVent.
So so I update it and say, I don't want to go through with it because I don't want to have to delete it.
Yeah. So if you go back, if you press cancel on this, and then like maybe search DTE, for example. Okay, so we click on Dan and go to orders and payments, at the top, the last tab.
Oh, cool.
And so here, for example, he hasn't, if you look in the amount paid space, it says 0. So I wonder if we can edit this at all. I think the only way, let's click on the MNPC official. I'm sure it's only going to take us to the end, but let me just see, because it doesn't give us an edit. Okay, maybe it does. Scroll down.
Adjust order amount? I don't know.
Yeah, let's do that. Click that. Okay, no, that's not it. So how would you update it in CVent? How would you update it in CVent for people that have paid?
Because they gave, and then how did they generate an invoice number? Oh, because we put no payment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And is there a way that we can update the invoice? Probably not, right? Number to reflect our invoice number or no?
You probably can, but those would probably be questions for CVent. So I would ask one, how do we go in and update those that have paid, update to that those that we previously put in as didn't pay as paid, and how we can update the invoice number.
So first, you gotta get mommy a pot. Okay. So let's see, where is
Those were all my questions.
Yeah, let's close this one more time. I just want to make sure there's no way to change this. Let's go back to details.
Over here?
No, I'm sorry, under Dan Mushong, under his name. At the top. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Scroll down some.
Okay.
Okay, it's the only information in there. Huh? Okay, scroll. Okay. Let's press edit at the top left. Sorry, top right. Okay, so it doesn't let us. That is what we can't edit.
Let's get mommy's toast and put it in a toaster.
Okay.
Come on. Here, get down so we can put the toast in the toaster. No more playing with the water this year.
Okay, yeah, let's press cancel on that. Because previously.
Hey! Come on, let's put the toast in the toaster.
Oh, that was another question.
Submit payment. Oh, there we go. Look at you.
I'm trying.
Okay, scroll down.
So they didn't do online. They'll say.
We could do offline. Click offline, that button where it says. And then you could change method to invoice or check or whatever.
Okay.
And
let me just try. And then I'll put the reference number. Maybe I'll put the invoice number here.
You're gonna burn your fingers. It gets hot.
Yep. So there we are. That's how we do it.
Okay, so I don't have to.
You don't have to ask about the payment, but maybe the invoice number if you want to, if you feel like that's important.
If not, I'll just put it in the reference and we pay. Okay, that was my question. The other question that I had was about. Tamika mentioned something about the buyers are able to attend the BOE day for free, but we charge them for food. Do you know what that?
I know that they tried to do that in 2019. It didn't materialize.
Okay.
And they just ended up feeding everybody. So I really don't have real insight on how.
Nope, that's fine. And then I know Bradford is kind of working on the virtual piece. But for registration, how do we
get back in here?
So we have those HR sessions that are free. How do we
this year?
Do we have people at the sessions like scanning people, or I guess if they're attending the HR session, they're also going to eat. Do we have them have a separate bag so they can't go into any of the other sessions? Or
yeah, I mean, depending on how we do it, yeah, the QR code would
would be specific
would signify, yeah, exactly, that they only have HR.
Would signify their access.
Mm-hmm.
Access level. Okay. Sounds good. I am so sorry, Vigo. I'm probably I'm apologizing in advance because I'm probably gonna try to hop on the call again.
Okay, no, that's
But
fine.
I don't have anything right now. Those are
No,
just
that's
those,
fine.
you know how you don't know what you
Hold
don't
on
know.
1 second. What'd you do, buddy? Bread? Oh, you made mommy some toast, buddy? Good job. Can daddy have a high five?
You know, it's like a thing where you don't know what you don't know until you start digging in.
Right, until you get
So
into
I might be calling you again. I'm gonna try not to bother you.
No,
but,
listen.
Let's start recording. This will go on forever. Okay.